Welcome to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where the voices of a small town meet the headlines shaping our world from the front porches and fields of Cedar Valley. We bring you reflections, stories, and questions that matter, connecting real lives to real events for faith and community. Walk hand in hand with today's headlines. This is a Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.
Greetings. I'm Dan Larson, and I'll be your host for today's Quiet Echo. Hidden worries behind winter windows. Snow settled quietly over Cedar Valley this week, softening rooftops, slowing traffic, and pulling families a little closer into the glow of kitchen light. Cold air always seems to magnify private worries. Silence grows deeper, nights stretch longer, and concerns no one mentions settle in the corners of living rooms. Many conversations around town focused on mortgages, rising bills, and uneasy choices facing families. Folks stepped into the hardware store for paintbrushes, shovels, or furnace filters, only to pause and share stories lingering beneath polite greetings. One man worried about missing hours at work. A woman felt uneasy after reading her lender's letter. A grandmother wondered if her budget could stretch through another winter. Each story carried a quiet ache masked by a steady voice. Winter tends to pull curtains a bit tighter, stopping neighbors from noticing what others carry. Cold wind encourages quick steps from car to porch. A brief wave replaces the longer conversation waiting under the surface. From the street, houses look peaceful, but peace can be a thin layer when strain builds inside. The people of Cedar Valley have always helped one another through storms, yet storms look different now. Not every family struggles with snowdrifts or a stubborn furnace. Many wrestle with choices involving income, loans, or uncertain futures. Some feel embarrassed, others feel tired, and a few feel lost. Even so, kindness still flows through this town, often in small gestures. A longer conversation at the store, a gentle comment during choir practice, a warm casserole left on a porch without a name. Faith guides these moments. Not loud sermons or grand gestures, but quiet reminders that every person deserves patience and understanding. When burdens remain hidden, empathy becomes a lifeline. It softens sharp words before they spill out. It encourages forgiveness when frustration rises. It inspires patience when finances grow tight. It nudges neighbors to see each home as a place filled with private hopes, fragile joys, and struggles no one wishes to announce. On nights like these, with frost climbing window glass and porches dusted in fresh snow, Cedar Valley feels like a living lesson in compassion. Families sit inside warm rooms, often unaware of nearby hearts wrestling with fear or uncertainty. Recognizing this simple truth can change how this town moves through winter. A kinder word, a slower pace, a softer tone, each small shift invites healing. As this week closes, listeners are encouraged to look up when crossing paths with someone on Main Street or stepping out of church on Sunday morning. Every life holds tension during seasons like this. No one carries worry alone when neighbors remember to listen. May each home feel a little lighter tonight. May each porch light shine as a reminder of hope, not pressure. And may this community continue moving toward peace, one quiet act of compassion at a time. Thank you for listening to today's Cedar Valley News Podcast. Stay gentle and keep watch for someone who may need encouragement during these winter nights.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open. This is Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.